Hey guys, we're just going to go over today's assignment. Um, so I'm going to have you do a combination of things to work on in Meshmixer. It's going to be some good practice, some actual use of the software to do something. It's going to be kind of something of your own design. But what I'm going to have you do, and ideally, it's the maximum size would be 4 inches by 4 inches by 4 inches, so that we can print that out, or smaller, so it'll fit in something, a cube that's 4 by 4 by 4, that we can print. So the first thing I'm going to have you do is you're going to download a model from Thingiverse. Let me add in here, no bigger 4 by 4 by 4 inches. Okay, so this can be anything. So you can definitely make it something useful, something you want to do. I did let me just maximize this a little bit. This is a business card holder with a bunch of stuff mesh mixed onto it. So I attached multiple pieces. So it was all actually from the Meshmixer library, but I did, I shortened these legs to make them fit right and rescaled them, and then I combined everything. So at the end, all of this should be one part. So if you see over in the object browser, when I turn this eyeball off, the whole thing goes away because it's all one part. So so you should be able to do that. And as you can see, all of the parts they don't go through, they are attached at the surface. So from the X-ray view, you can kind of see that these just kind of go into that outside surface and are joined to it rather than going in any further. Just kind of the way it should be. So, all right. So you download something from Thingiverse. There's a million things to download onto there. Models are remeshed or reduced so the object triangle counts are similar. So let's kind of go back here. 50W. You can kind of see that the triangle count on this is similar to the triangle counts on the arms and legs and head. That's an important part before you join these together, before you try and mesh them together. So let's see. Okay, next on the criteria. Model contains 4 changes. So you have to make 4 changes. So you could add 4 things. You could cut some holes in. You could sculpt. You could kind of your choice of 4 things you'd like to do. When complete, there's only one object. So like I showed you before, when you click the eyeball on and off, that whole object should disappear. And then finally, there are no holes or imperfections in the mesh. So this should be ready to print, and there shouldn't be any holes or backside things that backside surface that you can see. So if you remember, the backside surface is kind of a pink and white stripe, and sometimes you'll get that pink and white stripe visibly. We shouldn't visibly be able to see any pink and white stripes. Sometimes they'll show up at the edges between where the meshes meet, somewhere in there. And then you have to go in and kind of repair those areas if that's the case. So so that's the assignment. Should be kind of cool. Should be fun. Make it useful. Make it something you want to put on your desk or give to your kid or a friend or something like that. It'd be kind of fun. And that's it. Let me know how that goes or if you're running into any trouble. And we'll talk to you soon.